Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is still the Leadership Lens, and as we had promised, we are having conversations with our leaders, those who are in office currently and those who aspire to positions of leadership, to bring them to an account of the time they have had in office. And so today we take you all the way to Upper Kabete, where we have our Faculty of Agriculture, and the governor is with us today in studio. I'll allow him to introduce himself.
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Francis Kirathe. As you have said, I'm the Faculty of Agriculture Governor in the UNSA.
Karibu sana Francis, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Of course, this is about the time you have had in office. How has the 1 year been?
Let me say it has been a challenging journey, but at the same point, I find it being active and it has been an inspiration to me, and it has modeled my leadership skills.
As a first-time governor
Yes.
for the Faculty of Agriculture,
Yeah.
how do you feel about that split? The fact that now we have Faculty of Agriculture on its own and Faculty of Veterinary Sciences on its own.
At some point, it makes work easier for me since I'm dealing with my students at the Faculty of Agriculture, since I'm doing an agricultural course. So I'm able to manage my students. I'm able to incorporate maybe in their field of study. I'm able to bring partners in my field where I also benefit as an agriculture student. Yeah, so it's a simplified job for me. But at the same time, you find that some of the things like welfare, they are also hectic to me, since you can not be able to separate a Faculty of Agriculture student and a Faculty of Veterinary student, since they live in the same hostels. So if there's a challenge of water, security, you see, as a governor, you have to come through for them. So there's a challenge that you have to cover up for the whole campus. Yeah.
Okay. What has been the best part of being governor for you? What have you enjoyed the most?
The most thing that I have enjoyed is interaction with students. I think I've been able to engage the students to my best level possible. I have been able to inspire them, even to mentor them financially, how they're able to manage their finances. You find that when people are here in campus, especially when they're in first year, they are not able to manage their finances. You find them spending too much monthly, so that at the end, find them ile comrades wanaita kuinama, wanainama afterwards. So I have encouraged them maybe to save and to spend economically.
In that same line of talking about what we have been able to do,
Yes.
could you tell us a bit about probably the programs you have been able to run
Yes.
as UNSA based in your faculty?
Yes.
What are some of the programs you have run within this year?
Okay. In my manifesto, I had talked about things to do, linking the students to the internship programs. So I think as a governor, and with the help of my team, we were able to link the students to an international college in Muthiga. It's called Mirama International College, whereby in partnership with KCB, they give free training to agriculture students on hydroponic farming. They also give them some token to manage their transport.
In terms of projects that you would be handing over to the next leadership, that is one of them.
That is one of them.
All right. Is there more?
Yes.
Is there more? Are there others?
Yeah. I also brought organization called Buy East Africa, where they promised to give us slots where we're giving internships to students once they finish their education, so that they can be trained more to empower their skills, so that when they enter the job market, they have the enough skills. Yeah.
You have mentioned your manifesto,
Yes.
and the fact that that was one of the things in your manifesto. Are
Yeah.
there things which you promised but you have not been able to deliver up to this point?
Not really, but there's one that is still in progress. We had a manifesto on Wi-Fi installation in the hostel of residents, which we brought it as a recommendation to the university management, and they promised to come through in all the faculties. But unfortunately, in my campus, they are still in progress of installing the Wi-Fi. So even if I feel that I promised for Wi-Fi and it's still not installed in the house of residents, I feel that it was started in my tenure.
You have mentioned the fact that you interact a lot with students. Has there been any challenge, especially in terms of expectations that they have had on you? You have mentioned some feel you could help them out when they need finances,
Yeah.
but I don't think you're able to meet everyone's financial needs.
Yes.
Are there any such expectations that students have had on you as governor, which were not well placed?
Yeah, some of the students, maybe they have some expectation that will come through for the academic life. Yeah, they find that maybe when they have challenges to do with their missing mark, we will come through for them individually, go to the records office or to the dean, and address their personal issues. Maybe they didn't follow up for their marks on time. Yeah.
Which are some of the teams you work with, other than your immediate council, within your faculty? Who else works with the office of the governor to ensure students' needs are met?
You have some people out there, they're also students. They come through at some point, they advise you that we have this project, we can maybe incorporate it in your faculty. So you let them bring their ideas. Yeah.
Are there any other challenges that you may have encountered outside the usual engagement with students and engagement with administration, but within your position as governor?
Let's say the issue of management. You are at some point, you see, I'm still pursuing my degree. So you find you have that challenge that you have your classwork. At the same time, you have these people are coming, they want their issues to be addressed. So you have to create time to address their issues. So that's a challenge for you.
Yeah, the need for balance.
Yes.
That's true. Now, having been the first governor within your faculty,
Yes.
what word of advice would you give to the person who is going to be the next governor in your place?
They need to bring more corporates to the university and to the Faculty of Agriculture specifically, because I find this the gap that the students are lacking in the job market. Because when you bring the corporates, mostly the agriculture corporates, via East Africa, they are able to incorporate these students in their companies. So you find that you link the students to the job market. Another advice I will give them is that they need to engage the student more, so that they are able to mentor the students, especially those who are in first years, who have just come to the university. They need to be guided on what to do, what not to do. Yeah.
Among the students, are there negative trends you see in their voting patterns which you think they need to improve on as we move into an election?
Yeah, some of them you find that it's the election time has come, and you find that they don't know their logins into their portal. So you find that they need to exercise their role of voting, but they don't have that power. So I can always advise them to check when the school says that they need to check their portals. They are supposed to follow up that, and they have that follow up mode too. Yes.
Probably a parting shot as we come to an end.
Yes, I would say that I was very grateful serving the Faculty of Agriculture students, and it has been a good journey. Yes.
Now, the last part of this program is where we want the students to understand that their governor is not always this quiet and this calm.
Yeah.
Would you give us an interesting fact about yourself?
An interesting to do with me is that I'm a comedian. Yeah, I'm always I do comedy and I do content creation. Yeah, so when they find me being quiet, at some point I interact with them and we joke a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mind cracking us a joke or a brief session of some stand-up?
Yeah, maybe I was not so much ready.
We don't allow governors to go without giving us something, unless you want us to give you a song so you can dance.
It's okay.
You'd prefer to dance?
Yeah.
No. Hi. You have to stand. Okay, not bad at all. Bas, mtajua hamjui. That was really good.
Thank you.
All right. So thank you so much for joining us,
Yeah,
and thank
you.
you for those good moves.
Yeah.
Always never underestimate your leaders, guys. Do not underestimate them. But that is all we had for you today here on the Leadership Lens. We hope that you put in your comments once again on all our social media platforms at UNC TV, so that we can send them to him and even to the next leaders that we seek to elect come March the 24th. Until the next session, I have been your host, Emma Jaber. Stay true.